as minhas flores.
As minhas flores! O que aconteceu? Você viu um ominoco? Ominoco? O ominoco que fez esse estrago. Como é que um ominoco te explicar? Depressa! Temos que pegar aquele ominoco antes que ele cause mais problemas. Vamos lá. Funcione, Fórmula, funcione. Ahá! Acho que consegui. Fórmula de encolhimento. Mas por que ficou tão rosa? Tudo bem. Veja que bagunça ele está fazendo! Os hominocos são criaturas muito desajeitadas. Agora, onde o hominoco queria se esconder? Onde foi? Eu não sei. Cadê o hominoco? Onde foi? Eita! Wait. Indeed, you said it.
No puedo creer que se haya ido.
Sí, ¿qué tiene de bueno la tonta Texas?
¿Qué fue lo que dijiste?
Que tiene de bueno donde Texas.
Espera. Arenita. No puedo creer que se haya ido.
Sí, ¿qué tiene de bueno la tonta Texas?
Well, cars are out there.
Huh?
Whose cars are out there?
Jeremy's.
Oh,
And the the other guy is Joshua's.
The backyard again. SWAT-PH.
yeah, they're hunting.
Supposed to be, if that's what you want to call it.
What?
I mean, they've been here since 7 o'clock, but they ain't been in the woods.
Where they at?
Well, they went to town, I think, one time. Well, they went in the woods for a while, but come right back out. And now they've gone back in there again. I don't know what to do about that one. Because I don't have that color scarf.
The what?
Huh?
You don't have what?
The color scarf. I don't have the paint.
Oh, the red.
And well, now it's not red. I think it's like maroon or something. And I tried counting it with red, but I don't think the red's gonna work. Unless I do it with white paint.
¡Sal de allí! Solo es un viejo truco de vaquero, señor. ¿El camino hasta Texas?
Sí,
She really
¿qué tiene
messed
de
this
bueno
one
la
up.
tonta Texas?
Oh, she didn't do it. She didn't do it.
Lo sabes. Incluso
We did
todo
over
el
the years,
camino hasta
didn't we?
Texas.
And it's been a while since you given to me and Karen.
Well, she
Tonta Texas.
put them all in that thing together. And they just
SpongeBob
hit one
SquarePants,
another.
Texas.
They've been like that.
Uh,
Yeah, they were like that when she got them.
but I guess I can do this white and then do the different colors.
What did you say?
I can do it gloves black.
Don't you dare take the name of Texas in vain!
Whatever.
You mean we can't say anything bad about dumb old Texas?
No, you can't!
Oh, then
These two are
we
good.
say people from Texas
I
are
just gotta
dumb?
put the glaze on
No,
them.
you can't say nothing about Texas!
This one's messed up too.
Oh, so we shouldn't say anything bad about Texas.
I'm warning you, SpongeBob!
Look, Patrick, I'm Texas.
But I got the blue to do this.
I'm Texas
Howdy, y'all.
So I got a half a dozen blues.
Howdy, y'all!
Goes little longy, get a dog.
Y'all best cut it out! The stars at night are dull and dim whenever they have to be over dumb old stupid Texas!
Hey, Patrick, what am I now?
Stupid?
Que tiene bueno donde Texas.
Arenita. No puedo creer que se haya ido.
Sí, ¿qué tiene de bueno la tonta Texas?
¿Qué fue lo que dijiste?
It's wanna go
Yeah. Hey.
Huh?
Yes.
I ain't banging that with you. Okay. I don't know.
As president, I will embrace hope, not fear. Peace, not violence. Generosity, not greed. Light, not darkness. I'll be a president who appeals to the best in us, not the worst.
And we've upgraded her with a sonic shield. And
10 spicy chicken nuggets. Super team awesome. The Big Dipper Diner. The amazing fresh sheenies. We're gonna put October up and put on November.
Yep.
Hey Grandma,
What?
I want to collect some candy, like my
Oh.
bag.
What?
I want to collect some candy with another bag.
Candy?
Yeah, candy.
You don't even eat candy.
I do eat candy.
Huh? No, you don't. You eat certain candies.
We'll talk about it tonight
Why tonight?
because Halloween starts.
So what's that got to do with it?
You'll see. I'm pointing the date. What's last? You are genius.
This election will be
I'm.
the most important election of our lives.
That was good. that's enough fish sticks for him. I didn't know how many to give him. Ah.
By the way, why?
Hey, Daddy. Mama told me we need to get you some Halloween clothes.
Yeah, he needs some Halloween clothes.
And you know why? I'm very excited
Uh,
because today is October. I'm very, very, very excited. Here's what we got to do, Daddy. First, we need Halloween clothes for the night. Need a bag of treats so we can give it everybody. And the adults gonna give me lots of tons of candy, and don't eat tons of candy until I get back home. And Daddy says yes. At home, I can eat all the candy until November starts. Comprendo? Remind me tonight about Halloween clothes. Because I'm gonna be dressed up as a ghost. Right, Daddy?
Don't be. I'm just enjoying some much needed R&R after Christmas.
So, how's the fishing going, Santa?
Great, great.
Well, how many have you caught, Santa?
Lots. Oodles.
That's a strange idea of oodles.
Well, actually, they haven't been biting much. I don't really know. For the last little while, things have been a bit fuzzy.
Santa, looks like something's biting now.
I got it, Santa! You're not gonna lose this one!
We both got it.
Look out!
Don't do it again.
This is kind of fun.
You hear me?
That crash must have knocked me out of whatever spell I was under.
Enough with the fishing already! Has everyone forgotten why we're here? It's Christmas Eve!
That's impossible. My friend Alan has stopped time for me. He says I needed more rest.
Santa, I hate to say this, but you must have been hypnotized by that alien. Time hasn't stopped. Christmas Eve isn't in 6 months. It's in 6 minutes.
This Christmas certainly isn't looking so hot.
Hello, puny earthlings, and even punier little green one. I take it you're Ella? Yes, or Thornborg Plantar of
I guess that's the same green.
7588872.
I said, I guess that's the same green.
Otherwise, the story would be longer than Lord of the Onion Rings. Well, Thork, Dork, Plankton, whatever the heck your name is, we're taking Santa back to the North Pole. Right
Tyrone became so excited over the garbage that they do not realize that the backyard against castaways. Castaways. Unique was playing in the backyard and introduced herself as a castaway on a desert island. She yells ahoy from the top of the playground slide and slides down. She tells the viewer that she's stranded on the island when nobody else would, as Tyrone walks up to Uniqua to say hello. Uniqua then asks Tyrone if he's a castaway as well. And Tyrone answers the question, yes. Uniqua tells Tyrone that it's just him and the island. As Pablo walks up to her too, the discussion repeats. The camera moves to the brown wooden fence dividing Uniqua, Pablo, and Tyrone's houses. Yeah, from Austin's, well, that's brave. Otherwise, but the story would alone be with Lord with the onion rings. Well, that's relief. Otherwise, but the story would be with. Otherwise, but the story would be with the Lord with the onion rings. Well. Hey, Daddy. I love you because. Stop facing at me looking like that. I said stop it.
Okay.
Austin peeks out from the fence door and tells the viewer that he is too shy to say hello to his friends that play castaways. Also watches as Pablo, Uniqua, and Tyrone sing Castaways. Castaways. The backyard transforms into a desert island as Uniqua, Pablo, and Tyrone sing the reprise of the song. A whistling sound alarms the trio of cousins to look around the source of the noise. In confession, as Pablo looks upward, he finds a large palm tree containing coconuts. Uniqua wants to grab the three of them. She and her friends can drink a coconut milk inside. Pablo tells the others that will climb the palm tree and retrieve the coconuts. Halfway there, when it slowly slides down, Uniqua tells Pablo to get the shoulders and reach them. And this fails.
What you do?
Uniqua hops on Tyrone's shoulders as Pablo is on top and on Uniqua. Austin watches the event and happens to have the stack of coconuts. He wants to help the three of giving them some, but is too shy to just walk over and hand them over. He sings, "Shy Guy." After explaining his feelings to the viewer, he then comes up with a clever idea to roll the coconuts over without letting Uniqua, Pablo, and Tyrone see. The camera moves to the others. Still struggling to get the coconut from the tall tree, Austin rolls one coconut over. Tyrone spots and grabs it for it, causing Uniqua, Pablo, and fall. Austin rolls two other coconuts over to his friends. The confusion starts as the three ask each other who got the coconuts, but nobody says they did. The camera moves to Austin. He giggles after realizing he finished his task without getting spotted. Meanwhile, Uniqua, Pablo, and Tyrone are slurping away at the coconut milk. Uniqua tells the boys they should make a beach hut in case it rains. Tyrone and Pablo are okay with his idea. Uniqua tells Pablo to get driftwood from the walls. She tells Tyrone to get the vines and secure the wood, and tell the others that will get the palm leaves for the roof. She tells them that after they get their things, They will look for walks for the floor of the hut. The three all set up to retrieve the items. Pablo is shown looking for driftwood on an island. He looks to the left and to the right. He asks the viewer which way she should go. He looks to the left.
I don't think that's.
He looks he looks to the right. Spots a large pile of driftwood. Pablo astonished at the perfect stack of wood in the middle of the desert island, which wasn't visible before. The camera turns to run deeper into the center of the island, where it is far more like forest-like. He finds some long brown vines that try to pull him off of the tree they are hanging from, but cannot. Austin happens to have his scissors and cut the vines from the top of the tree. The vines fell over Tyrone, confused. The camera turns to Uniqua searching the island for palm leaves. Meanwhile, Austin is hiding the bushes, throwing palm leaves from inside. Uniqua doesn't spot him take the leaves coming from different bushes until she finds herself in the front of the short palm leaf tree. She is amazed and starts to pick up the leaves off the tree. Austin giggles and tells the viewer that the short tree was there from the start. The three gather together with their items that all happily start to look the rocks used for the hut floor, but find a perfect collection the rocks the shape of hut bottom until Austin had convinced to walk over to them, but he's still too shy. The three build their beach hut as they sing "Hut by the Sea." Uniqua, Pablo, and Tyrone open the nearly built door to check out the hut and hear a splashing noise to rush out. The splash sounds again. Someone spots the fish jumping in and out of the water, and wants the fish out of the water and with the fishing rod. Do we look around for item that could be used for a fishing rod? Find Pablo's paperclip for the hook.
You should have a timer on your Wi-Fi that cuts off at 11.
Huh?
You should have a timer on your Wi-Fi that cuts off at 11.
Oh, it's not the same orange. Damn.
What did you use to paint them with?
Huh?
What did you use them to paint with?
What do you mean?
And what paints did you use when you painted them?
These, but I must have ran out of
Nico
them.
tells the others that all need some
Which
string for
orange?
fishing
Is it
line.
pumpkin orange? No, that's pumpkin orange.
The camera turns to Austin, who happens to have a ball
I
of
don't
string.
know.
Yeah.
And now that he throws the string over him.
Huh?
I was going to take it last night. I said, no, keep it for the drink today. I knew I had no damn way to the store.
What's that?
Huh? That's my old coat from yesterday.
Oh.
He throws the string over to Pablo and Uniqua Tyrone and accidentally leaves the trail of string behind.
That ain't the right orange either.
As they follow the string trail left by Austin, the string leads to the beach hut. The trio walks inside but finds nothing. They hear blowing noise coming from outside. Do we walk to the back side of the hut and find Austin blowing hair?
Let's try this one.
Enter the depleted raft. Tyrone asks him if they notice any items appearing on the island. Uniqua tells the two that Austin was probably the
I got
person
some paints over here if you want me to
who
see
did
if
the
I got them
helpful
colors
thing.
over there.
and Austin
That ain't the
approves
right
his
orange either.
theory.
Damn, I
The
know.
all thank for helping them
Oh, you
and
bought all
fixing
them
the
when you
raft.
were doing that
Pablo's
hard
stomach
time.
growls, so
Yeah.
Uniqua invites them all over to her house for applesauce.
Which orange you looking for?
As the island
This
transforms
color
back into a
orange?
backyard, they sing the end song. And after
It's a
Uniqua's
brighter
house,
orange.
Uniqua opens the previously closed door and shouts, "Ahoy! Castaway
Yeah, I reckon you
Uniqua,
got that
Castaway
orange
Pablo,
toast.
Castaway
Orange
Tyrone,
is orange.
Castaway Austin, Castaways, Shy Guy, Up by the Sea. Who's there?"
Oh well, I don't think it's gonna cover this. Oh well, I'll let it dry and see. Alright, I need to touch this white up. Yeah.
garbage collectors locate the planet with rings made out of garbage. The backyardigans race around the world. Here is information about race around the world. It's racing day and Austin is prepared. Unlike his friends, Pablo, Tyrone, and Uniqua have never won a gold medal before. Who will be first to the finish line? Previous episode, Eureka. Next episode, Monster Detectives. The snack chocolate chip cookies. Austin comes out of the fence dividing his house from the other character's houses wearing a black belt. He yells, "On your mark, get set, go," and begins to run. Austin stops running and greets the viewer. He explains how race starts and pretends to be a race. He then admits he never won a race. He has yearned to for a long time. He thinks he will win the upcoming race around the world sports, even through the race, the most difficult race ever. Austin begins to sing the song Racing Day. Tasha appears and tells Austin that his race around the world is about to begin. Tasha asks about the race pack Austin is wearing around his waist. Austin tells her that it's not everything racer needs to prepared. The backyard transforms into a forest. Austin is shown wearing a blue jogging suit. Tasha is shown wearing a white-orange uniform. The starting line for the race around the world is shown. Tasha explains to Austin the 4 phases of the race, arcaded by an overhead banner. Run through the forest, snowboard through the mountains. Run through the forest, snowboard through the mountains, pedal across the ocean, and finally hike across the desert. From a red-free podium, Tasha announces each of the races one at a time. Austin follows competitors, but also wearing jogging suits. First, Tasha introduces Pablo. The announces how Pablo have already won the gold medal from the running race. Second, she introduces Tyrone and announces that already won the gold medal for snowboarding race. And third, she introduced Uniqua and announces that he already won a gold medal for paddling in the kayak race. Austin noticed that he is the only racer that doesn't have a medal. Tasha introduced Austin the brand new racer and points to Evan, who never won a medal. He was prepared. Austin joined the others in the starting line. They all wish him good luck. The characters sing a reprise of Racing Day. Tasha tells, "On your mark, get set, go," and the racers begin running. Pablo has a big head start. Those shown up ahead, Pablo easily jumps over them. The Uniqua, Tyrone, and Austin have more difficult time. Austin is in the rear. Uniqua and Tyrone are ahead of him. They sing, "Go, go, go." Uniqua does not jump high enough over the hurdle and hurt her knee. Austin spots her and takes a bandage out of the pack on his belt. He gives it to Uniqua and tells her that is already prepared. Pablo, since he was faster than the others, arrives first at the end of the forest. He finds a snowy area. He walks over a pile of snowboards and picks one up. He also puts on snowboarding gear. Pablo sets up a snowy slope. The wobbles put the camera moves to Uniqua and Tyrone. We have arrived at the snowy area. They put on snowboarding gear and begin snowboarding around poles. Austin does the same. Tyrone begins singing Snow is cool, but I am cool. The other characters also sing. Pablo accidentally snowboards over the edge of the cliff and holds on the edge of the sign. Austin appears and spots Pablo, who takes a rope from the pack and his belt and hands it to Pablo. Austin pulls Pablo up. Pablo thanks him. Austin tells Pablo that is already prepared. The characters begin snowboarding again. Tyrone now in the head lead. Go, go, go song arrives at the end of the snowy area and the ocean. He grabs a canoe and the pedal set off into the ocean. Uniqua, Pablo, and Austin do so as well. Austin is shown paddling wobbly. Uniqua and Pablo pass Tyrone. Tyrone tries to paddle harder to catch up, but it causes him to lose his grip on the pedal and it flows away till Tyrone's canoe heads straight for the pointy rocks. Austin spots Tyrone lost paddle and takes a metal hook out of his pack. He uses it to hook to retrieve a paddle and give it to Tyrone, while saving him from hitting the rocks. Tyrone thanks Austin to take his paddle. Austin tells him that it's already prepared as the two paddle to land. Nico and Pablo have arrived at land and begin crossing the desert ahead. Tyrone is arrived as well, leaving Austin the last one to arrive at the desert. The last again. Austin sings Austin's Limit, feeling that not have the chance to run the race. But he isn't going to give up and keeps on going, feeling not hot and thirsty. He takes a water bottle of his pack and drinks it, feeling organized. He keeps on hiking. The other races, shredding and painting near the cactus. They stop hiking because the desert is too hot and dry, and they're too thirsty. He takes a water bottle from his pack and give it to the others for drink. They thank to Austin for helping them once again. Now the computers are ready to begin racing again. They cross the desert and spot the finish line in the forest up ahead. The four dash to the finish line, but the tape pushes them back. They try again, but they cannot get the tape to break as they're too strong. Austin takes a pair of scissors from a pack and cuts them tape with them. He has now won the race and now rewarded a gold medal from Tasha. The other competitors cheer by Austin, who won the race. Just then, Pablo's stomach growls. Tasha asks Austin if he had any snacks as his race pack, but he does not. Uniqua mentions that the mother baked chocolate chip cookies earlier, and she invites the other characters over her house to eat them. The four transform back into a backyard. They all sing the end song and head to Uniqua's house for a snack. Austin opens the purposely closed door and shouts, dun da da da. Like Uniqua, from the Knights of Brave and Strong. Racer Uniqua, Racer Pablo, Racer Tyrone, Referee Tasha, Referee Tasha, Racer Austin. Racing day, go, go, go. Snow is cold, but I am cool. Austin's Limit. This is the first episode to focus entirely on Austin. Oh my god. Soccer monsters. I am the soccer monster. I love the soccer ball. Na 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 na. De verdad. O quê?
Okay. Hey, how about you? What's happening at the repair shop? Robot Roscoe, report.
Robot Roscoe getting shop information. Robot Roscoe reporting no visitors, no calls, no broken robots.
Oh, man.
Robot Roscoe getting shop information. Robot Roscoe reporting no visitors, no calls, no broken robots.
Oh, man. Oh.
Hey! No! Yes, I do. I know of you guys being apology. Yeah, deep in my actions wrong. Precisely. Wow. I know of being apology. Yes, I do. I know of you guys being apology. Go dinner. Sorry to scream like that.
Quit that doggone screaming. You know, scream, go outside.
information about racing around the world. And Austin is prepared.
Mitchell!
Tyrone and Unique.
Hey! Out! Go to the lobby.
Sorry.
Now!
I don't mean to do that.
Well, don't do it then!
Said Eureka. Seriously, the talking nonstop over.
Because if you do it again, you're going home.
Listen, I'm kind of like a tight schedule of the coronavirus. I'll never go trick-or-treating before. Neither I, because it's closed for the coronavirus. Told me we got emergency of the coronavirus. We'd never go trick-or-treating. Garbage assembling 7 slaves. Tasha then drives the ship forward as to another attempt to sabotage the USS Collectors. Attempts to get the garbage. The Musians send another distress call for help and magnetize a nearby moon so that when the USS Collector approaches it close enough, it will be. The backyard against monster detectives.
Here is some information about monster detectives. Pablo is a noisy monster who hoards soccer balls in his castle. Uniqua is a detective.
She and Tyrone must brave the monster's castle and rescue Tyrone's kidnapped soccer ball. Monster detectives. Sailor and hummus at Tyrone's house. Previous episode, race around the world. Next episode, cave party. Pablo comes out of his house wearing a worn-out green soccer jersey. He introduced himself to the viewer as the soccer monster. He tells the viewer he loves to play soccer. He sings the song, "I'm a Soccer Monster." He then spots a pink soccer ball and kicks it once and kicks again and tells the viewer that wishes there was another soccer monster to play soccer with him. Until the soccer monster walks off the old shoe leaf tracks of mud on the grass. Uniqua walks out of her house to play with soccer ball. He realizes that they're missing. She introduces herself to the viewer and looks around for the ball, but Tyrone comes out from behind her wearing a brown detective hat. He asks Uniqua what she's doing, and Uniqua answers by telling him that she can't find her soccer ball. Tyrone tells Uniqua that his trained professional detective shows her a badge to prove it. Tyrone asks Uniqua to tell him the whole story. Uniqua does. She is asked. Tyrone writes down where she has a small notebook. Tyrone tells her that the soccer ball must have stolen it. The backyard transforms into a large brown forest. Tyrone starts to sing the rules. He explains why Uniqua must sneak into the monster's castle to retrieve her soccer ball. He tells the first rule to be quiet and warns her for a second rule to avoiding playing with the soccer monster. In his song, Tyrone explains her she has played with him. She'll become a monster as well. Uniqua asks a lot of questions until they reach the castle. Tyrone opens the door quietly and they sneak inside. Tyrone tells her to remember the rules. Uniqua spots 2 posters of Pele and Mia Hamm. 2 of the world's most famous soccer players are recognized. Immediately, she starts to sniff. Tyrone asks Uniqua why he's sniffling and answers the question by telling Tyrone does make her sneeze. Tyrone surprised to tell her not to sneeze and remember the first rule to be quiet. The two start to search the castle rooms to find Uniqua's stolen ball. Meanwhile, Pablo the soccer master is playing the game of soccer by himself in the castle gym. He scores a goal, and the scene switches back to Uniqua and Tyrone searching a small room, continuing the bookshelf and the sofa. Uniqua spots 4 trophies on the counter. Tyrone tells Uniqua that they have no time for trophies and have to continue their search. Uniqua picks up a gold trophy with its statuette of Pablo on top. The trophy falls into a floor and breaks in half. Pablo hears the shuddering noise from the gym and stops his game of soccer. Pablo is alarmed and realizes there were made people inside the castle. He runs from the gym to find the visitors. Without knowing,
Time we got to the woods.
Yeah.
it was the castle.
When he gets
I
back,
didn't mean to break it. I
Go
just wanted to hold it.
go ahead and give him all his mail.
Huh?
So go ahead and go through that and give him all his mail.
Without knowing who was in
Damn, I'll
the
be glad
castle.
when this election's over.
Yeah, I know.
Uniqua tells
but
Tyrone.
I don't know
He
who
tells
gets more mail, you or him.
her the third rule.
It's like, look, when
Don't
guy
touch
comes,
anything.
when guy
Tyrone
comes sends
bends
him something, they send
Down
him
to
something
put the
5
trophy back
times.
together,
I
but
know.
stops. He
Why?
hears public yelling.
I don't know.
And
He
they
and
send the
Uniqua run
same
into the
election papers
main hall of
every
the
week,
castle.
every day.
Pablo opens
That's
the
all
door
mine.
to the room. Uniqua and
Oh
Tyrone
yeah, I mean,
were
it
searching
don't
in the
bother me.
forest
I
spots
mean,
the
yeah,
broken
this is
trophy.
your mailbox. But
Oh, that's my water bill.
I take all his
Pablo
stuff
known
and put
no
it in
knows.
your box,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then.
I'll see you.
others into the
And, well, I've been
castle.
doing that for years. I
Looks
mean,
toward the main
I mean,
hall.
he ain't
In the
gonna
hall,
come to the
Uniqua
house to
sees a
get it.
poster of the soccer team.
No, it comes up here. It
Manchester
sits up
United.
here.
And hear Pablo
And if
So I
yelling.
give it to
That's
Don
behind
Don.
the
if I
case.
leave it in my
Pablo
mailbox,
pushes them.
I won't never have
Uniqua
that room
starts
in
to
it.
snuffle again because of the dust around her.
Hey,
Fortunately,
That is a lot.
she is able to
That's
prevent
Don Don.
sneezing,
That's
so
a whole
Pablo leaves
tree.
to look
That's
at
Don
different
Don's.
second of the castle. Tyrone complains by Uniqua of keeping quiet. Tyrone complains Uniqua forgets to still be quiet and yell thanks loudly. Tyrone covers his lips with the fingers and signal to keep quiet. Uniqua then tells Tyrone that monster does not look scary. Tyrone reminds her that we should become a monster. Isabella joins him the game of soccer to keep Uniqua from getting bored and deciding to play with the soccer. Tyrone tells Uniqua that the job is like hide and seek because they hide from the monster while seeking Uniqua's soccer ball. Uniqua adds the monster of seeking him. Uniqua and Tyrone start to sing hide and seek. Uniqua opens the door and spots the soccer monster points at him. The two run back of the door and monster walks into the room. Tyrone behind the couch. And soccer monster looks around. The monster thinks that they're playing hide and seek and covers his eyes. Count to 10. The two run out the door. When he says 3, Pablo opens the eyes and sadly tells himself that the doubts that will never play soccer with someone else. Uniqua and Tyrone are hiding. Uniqua sneezes through Pablo hears her. He runs into the room they are hiding in. Pablo hands her a box of tissues, and Uniqua thanks him. Tyrone pushes Uniqua and tells her to run. Uniqua does run away. Uniqua and Tyrone entered the gym and shut the door behind them. Uniqua was amazed at how much balls the monster has. To look for the pink soccer ball, Uniqua finds her ball, but Pablo opens the door and chases her. Uniqua and Tyrone run toward the bright gold net. To turn around, the soccer monster bumps his head on the side. He continues to look for them, but Uniqua and Tyrone messed up soccer balls in a wooden box. Pablo spots them until Tyrone runs out of the door. Pablo notices and sadly asks himself why no one is playing with them. Uniqua looks at Pablo compassionately and tells him that she will play with him. Tyrone begs her not to, but Uniqua plays soccer with him. Uniqua turns into a soccer monster, now wearing a worn out green jersey with the number 1 on it. Soccer cries Uniqua happily. Uniqua Pablo run to Tyrone, but Tyrone runs out the door screaming. Uniqua asks Pablo if she chase him, but Pablo answers no. To play a game of soccer while singing a new verse of I'm the Soccer Monster. Tyrone looks back inside the gym and tells himself that out of here. But he argues with himself and tells to himself that he needs to get the job done as he sings, gotta get the job done. Tyrone walks back inside and yells to Pablo that he snitched the last ball and he has to give it back the ball back to Uniqua. Pablo passes the ball back to Uniqua. They start to play soccer, but Tyrone erupts by asking them if they want a monster to play soccer. They let him play and sing another verse of I'm the Soccer Monster. Tyrone turns into a soccer monster, now wearing a worn-out green jersey with the number 3 on it. Tyrone's stomach growls. Pablo confuses the noise from another soccer monster. Tyrone tells him that it's just his stomach, invites the other monsters over to his house for celery and hummus. They accept as the gym transforms back into a backyard. They sing the end song and enter Tyrone's house. Pablo opens the previously closed door and shouts, Soccer! Soccer Monster Uniqua, Soccer Monster Detective Tyrone, Soccer Monster Tyrone. I'm the Soccer Monster, the rules. Hide and seek, gotta get the job done.
You didn't like the fish sticks?
Because I do like them. I got no pants. Monster detectives. Daddy, you don't have any burgers on your phone.
It's because you don't use my phone.
I'll go you any size now, Mr. Red Baron.
Mimi Sound Song.
And they sell all kinds of toys.
Who's that?
Homes.
That's what Brand was saying. Hey,
Huh?
turn that off.
You got caught that time. My water bill is $45.
45. So is that toilet? Damn, I wouldn't think that toilet ran that much.
Oh,
But if it ain't ever shutting off, then honestly,
Yeah.
you probably didn't know nothing about it. How to
I
fix
didn't
it.
know it was running all the time.
And I don't know how many times she used it right before she left
it
and
next time.
flushed it. You know, and it's just still filling up when you walk out. So if you don't know to fix it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What? Yeah, I need to take the phone away from you completely?
No.
Just do it! A few moments later.
I smell farts.
Look at this dude.
Listen to this. It's from TikTok.
No.
Look at this. Somebody touch my spigot.
It's getting down to 35 tomorrow night. It got cold this morning.
Yeah, I took my heat on when I got up.
I never did check my phone to see what the temperature was.
I don't, it was 60, it was
It
48 when I was talking to Nancy.
was down cold to 40,
Yeah.
60. 60 now. It's still nippy out.
Yeah. Forgot to pay my insurance next month. I knew it was coming up though. God, mine just got hurt, so I knew mine was coming.
Somebody touch my spigot.
Yeah, like, hey. Who? Who's that? Huh? Oh shit. Oh man. Damn. How's she doing? Where's she at? You need to bring him here and go see her?
glasses on. Get him! Are you dangerous face?
Can you bring him out here or something like this here? Just give me a call.
What do you want that for? Ooh.
This. I got no pants. I made it.